128, please, Shane. Call caller 128.
Ayan, magandang hapon po sa inyo lahat mga kabayan. Once again, this is Jerry Domingo, Specialty Finance Manager, owner ng Pinoy Car Talk 101 sa Facebook, part ng Wheaton Honda. Today we're gonna do a special Facebook Live video para sa ating kliyente na si Kuya Rene. So guys, as I told you guys on my Facebook Live kahapon, we're gonna go back to BC for 2 deliveries next week. So we are going back to Osoyos and we're going to Fort Nelson. So I'm gonna do the Facebook Live video for the first vehicle. This is for Kuya Rene and this is for the 2019 Subaru Ascent. So para sa mga di nakakaalam, yung unang Subaru Ascent na nabenta sa isang Filipino family dito sa Alberta, nung unang release pa lang nung Subaru Ascent, actually sa akin nanggaling. Nasa Slave Lake siya ngayon. Otherwise, it's a fairly new vehicle in the market. Wala pang masyadong may alam na merong 7 tsaka 8 seater na SUV ang Subaru. And as the Filipino community knows naman, the Subaru itself as a brand is very reliable and yung kanyang all-wheel drive system is one of the most trusted in the whole world. So si Kuya Rene, ito yung request niyang sasakyan. So I got him approved, got him good, and I told him I'll do a Facebook Live video para makita niya yung sasakyan in person. So with that being said, let's do a quick walk around guys para makita nyo. So this is a Subaru Ascent. This is a vehicle na lagi kong pinopromote sa mga kliyente ko as much as possible as a great alternative instead of the typical Toyota Highlander, Honda Pilot, right? Nissan Pathfinder. Meron ding Subaru Ascent, Japanese brand of course, symmetrical all-wheel drive system which is very different kumpara sa mga ibang all-wheel drive system ng mga ibang manufacturers. And body-wise, as you can see, napakaganda rin tingnan, di ba? So yan siya. So it's got 18-inch tires. Naka all-season tires sa 18-inch alloy rims right there. Very nice silver color yung pinili ni Kuya Rene. Semi-tinted privacy glass yung kanyang mga rear windows as you can see there. Dito naman sa likod. So as you can see, Subaru symmetrical all-wheel drive. Backup cameras right there. Of course, yung badging niya, Ascent. Now, one of the biggest differences ng sasakyan na to kumpara sa mga ibang pangpamilyang SUV is it doesn't run a V6 engine. So, ang engine ng Subaru Ascent is a 2.5-liter turbocharged engine. So, generates roughly about 260 horsepower. Turbo meaning napaka-smooth sa daan, napakatahimik ng takbo ng makina. Not as big and chunky as the V6, but of course, that's a matter of opinion kung saan mas komportable, no? So let's go start sa likod para makita nyo. So ito yung likuran niya. So for an 8-seater vehicle, it's actually got pretty good cargo space sa likuran. So as you can see here, it's good cargo space there. May extra space ka pa dito sa ilalim. So may plastic na container dyan. As you can see, andyan yung jack niya pagka kailangan mo magpalit ng flat na gulong. Ayan yung mga tools na kailangan mo. Yung spare tire po nito nasa ilalim ng sasakyan. So that's why you get all this nice extra space here sa likuran. So it's an 8-seater vehicle. So tatlo dito, tatlo rin sa gitna kung yun ang kinakailangan ng family mo. Request kasi ni Kuya Rene yung 8-seater daw. And price point wise kasi it's more affordable kumpara sa touring kumpara dun sa captain seats na configuration niya. It's very easy to put this down. Atakin mo lang ito and folds down. Same thing, 60-40 split parang sa middle row dito rin. So for example, hindi mo kailangan yung 8-seater configuration pero kailangan mo na extra space. Hatakin mo lang to. Push that down. Very easy to fold down. And it folds down very nicely, very flat, di ba? So, hatakin lang natin to ulit pataas para makita nyo yung space, seating space ng third row. Mamaya. Tasan na ulit to ha. We're in the middle of a snowstorm here sa Alberta, as you guys can see. It's all white. Napakaganda kahapon. So I'm gonna close this and let's move on to the middle row naman. Middle row is over here. Really good space here for both adults and kids. You got 2 charging ports there for electronics sa mga anak natin ngayon nowadays. Yung middle row niya, adjustable yung seats. It goes front and back. Para sabi ko before, there are certain family SUVs na hindi adjustable yung dito. Set lang siya ito. Na-adjust mo siya. So hatakin mo lang to dito. As you can see, you can move it forward and backward. So, madali lang siya para makapasok ka sa likuran. Ganyan mo lang. So yun yung seating room niya sa likuran. It's mainly meant for kids, younger kids, or maybe small adults, right? But it does its purpose as a 8-seater na vehicle. So, ayun nga, para makapasok ka sa loob, isang ganun lang. Middle row of course, cup holders kung kailangan nila. Power features right there. So very nice beige trim sa loob. Leather din yung dito niya. So very comfortable. Now let's go on the passenger side sa front. Passenger sa side sa front, as you can see, really good space there. Same thing, adjustable din siya pero manually. You got your power functions right there as well. The nice beige trim. Now let's go on the driver's side. So, driver's side. You got your power seats. You have heated seats for both the driver and passenger then. You got your climate controls here. Pinatay ko lang muna yung sasakyan. Another thing na meron to, as you guys can see there, standard Bluetooth control sa kanyang steering wheel, right? Naka digital speedometer din to. And I'm also gonna point something out. It also has the Subaru Eyesight system. So, yung Subaru Eyesight system, sa mga di nakakaalam, is yung safety technology ng Subaru where there's 2 cameras mounted here. And bali, ang ginagawa niyan, it detects yung traffic sa daan. So, it has yung lane departure warning para kung nag-i-sway ka na sa daan, right? Mag-beep-beep siya sa loob, it's gonna steer you back sa straight na direction. Pre-collision system, adaptive cruise control, pag naka-cruise control ka, which is over here. It will help you adjust yung distance between you and the vehicle in front of you. So there's actually 6 functions of this. I'm gonna go into more detail on that later on. Pag hindi na ganito kalamig, bigla siyang lumamig eh. At the same time, you also get the Subaru X-Mode system and yung kanyang automatic vehicle hold. So yung AVH system na yan, simplified explanation, para siyang yung downhill assist sa mga ibang sasakyan. So for example, you're going downhill or you're going uphill, right? Mag-e-engage yan. It would just help you stay in place pag naka-brake ka. Now yung X-Mode is what a lot of Subaru fans yung tawag nila is yung pang off-roading. So gaya nga ng sabi ko sa lahat ng videos ko, for a lot of all-wheel drive systems nowadays in the market, especially yung mga ganito geared towards families, the all-wheel drive system is dictated by a computer ng sasakyan. Okay? So yung computer na yun will detect kung saang side ng gulong, saang side ng sasakyan medyo mahina ang power at kinakailangan ng extra power para ma-maintain yung all-wheel drive system. That's what the X-Mode does. So, dinedetect niya between the 4 tires. For example, sabihin natin yung rear tire ang medyo dumudulas, it will direct more power there. So, it's very similar dun sa IVTM4 system ng Honda where it can detect kung saang side kailangan ng extra power if you need your all-wheel drive system. So that's why Subaru combined with the symmetrical all-wheel drive, which is equal power nga. Normally, if you don't use yung X mode, the vehicle itself being a Subaru, being symmetrical all-wheel drive, yung kanyang distribution ng power for the all-wheel drive system is already set up equally. Hence the name symmetrical. Pare-pareho yung distribution ng power sa likod, sa harapan. If you have yung X mode, if dumudulas ng konti yung sa likuran, for example, the engine, the computer, and the car will send more power dun sa gulong na dumudulas. So it's an extra nice feature, especially if you drive in areas where it's predominantly winter, maraming snow, maraming ice. So it's a lot of fun to use, and of course safety na rin. An extra nice feature na meron yung sasakyan. At the same time, parang sabi ko nga, parang itong eyesight system, which a lot of vehicles have their own safety system, but usually dalawang components lang. So this one here has around 5 or 6. I'm gonna message you, Kuya Rene, kung ano yung 6 na yun. Otherwise guys, basic stuff. Glove box is over there. Middle console is here. 2 USB ports and an aux cable, right? Para sa mga naka-old school na MP3 pa rin. Heated side mirrors, as you can see there, it's got the logo there. And there you go. So para nga sa mga hindi familiar sa oh, you know what? While I'm here, I'm pretty sure kasi maraming Pilipinong lalaki na curious din dito yung setup ng engine, no? Pakita ko na lang sa inyo. So yun yung latch. So ito yung setup ng makina ng Ascent. So lilinisin yan prior to delivery. Lahat naman ng sasakyan nililinis namin prior to delivery. So battery, as you can see, flat 4 ang tawag dyan, 2.5 liter 4-cylinder engine. It's called the Boxer engine, as you can see there. And there you have it. So once again guys, para sa mga iba nating kabayan na maaring hindi alam o hindi familiar sa Subaru na brand, why it's well known, why it's considered to be the more expensive, medyo out of reach is the stereotype na meron ng Subaru. It's not guys. It's very affordable. I can make things happen for you. Parang kay Kuya Rene. Actually si Kuya Rene nag-offer pa nga siya. Sabi ni Kuya Rene, kahit mag-down payment kami. Sabi ko, no, hindi nyo kailangan. I'll make sure na wala kayong down payment sa sasakyan na to. Importante, makuha natin yung sasakyan na gusto nyo para sa family mo. And I made something work for them. And they are now the new owners of this 2019 Subaru Ascent. So, para po sa mga kabayan natin dyan na nanonood or followers natin na baka nag-iisip na magpalitan ng sasakyan, right? Mapa new or used, kahit anong brand pa yan, kayang-kaya natin kunin yan para sa inyo. Just let me know, I'll get you pre-approved and then we'll line up some options for you to choose from. And as well for sa mga kabayan natin out of town, you don't need to be in Alberta to be my client. Guys, I have clients in Alberta, Saskatchewan, British Columbia, even the Yukon. The only areas na wala akong kliyente is Winnipeg. That's by choice, Manitoba. I also have a lot of followers in Toronto. Originally, I am from Toronto. So anyways, back on topic guys, it's really cold outside. But Kuya Rene, I hope you're watching. This is your 2019 Subaru Ascent. I'll see you next week.